Tonight on Newsbeat, Kiffin speaks for the first time after the transfer portal closes. See how you can contribute your name and canned goods to the LSU food pantry. And the king cake craze returns as Mardi Gras season inches closer. All of this and more on your Wednesday Newsbeat starting now. Welcome to your Wednesday's Newsbeat. I'm Mila Fair.
And I'm Cassidy Taylor. LSU football coach Lane Kiffin met with the media to address his thoughts on portal transfers. Kiffin tells fans what they can expect from LSU's newest recruits, as LSU has managed to sign 40 new transfers, including top names like Sam Levitt and Jordan Seaton. LSU's head coach expects this to be beneficial to the success of the teams next season, as most of the players coming into the program are underclassmen.
The thing that I can say that excites you even more is like we really are just getting started, and it will even get better. Like you said, a lot of these players are young that we signed. Okay, this isn't going to be one of these just senior-laden teams, okay, like you see a lot of times. It has to totally be recreated next year.
Kiffin's excited to work alongside the new players and staff as they had their first team meeting earlier today.
We're taking a look at one of LSU's women's top team performing athletes and possibly another future household name. Addison Gonzalez has more.
Freshman tennis player Addison Lanton was ranked among the nation's top 25 recruits at just the age of 18. As a two-time Illinois State singles champion and Chicago's 2023 Junior Female Player of the Year, Lanton has been one of the most dominant tennis players in the Midwest region. Lanton started her tennis career at just the age of 3. She emphasizes that the support she received from her family is what kept her going this long. Besides her real family, Lanton says that tennis has created another one.
My teammates are honestly like my family here. They literally help me with everything. I see them on the court a lot, but I feel like I never get tired of them. I really do love them, and they've honestly just become family since I've been here.
Even with the stresses of being a student athlete, Lanton says that LSU provides immense support to be able to manage a lifestyle like hers.
LSU is so accommodating to me as a student athlete. They help me with classes, tutoring, everything until you get on court, basically. They really make the student athlete experience very easy for you.
With 3 years left in college, the future is vast for Lanton. She says her tennis career may extend beyond her time here at LSU.
My senior year is where I think it's going to get a little bit hectic because I'm not really sure where I want to go with it. But I'm really hoping that the door's kind of open for me to go pro because I'd be very willing to do that.
We may very well see her competing there in a few years. For Tiger TV, I'm Addison Gonzalez.
Lanton will be competing in the Nationals this upcoming week and more matches throughout the season, so be sure to watch her play.
As the cold weather hits Baton Rouge, more LSU students are turning to the campus food pantry. During one of the coldest weeks of the semester, food demand rises, raising concerns about how long supplies can last. In less than 2 weeks, a growing average of about 400 students shopped at the LSU food pantry per week. While fewer students come in on the coldest days, pantry leaders say the sudden temperature drops cause students to stock up. To make sure food stays available for everyone, the pantry uses a tier system, encouraging students to take one item at a time. And because the pantry is a nonprofit, keeping shelf stocks depends entirely on donations. One of the pantry coordinators says even small contributions can make a big difference.
So we really need to find little ways for people to, give $1 to a month or something like that, just so we can have enough to keep the shelves stocked.
And speaking of food in high demand, Mardi Gras has only increased the desire for king cake. More when we return.
Eyes forward. don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love.
You're mine.
Welcome back. King Cake season isn't just about tradition and sweet treats. It's also big business. Reporter Taylor Garcia shows us the impact the seasonal favorite has on bakery sales.
King Cake season is officially underway, and business has been anything but slow. For local bakeries like Eloise Market and Cakery, King Cake season is when their sales soar.
Every year it does grow a little bit. I felt like between our second year and third year, it was a huge increase in growth.
Eloise Bakery sells around 3,500 king cakes every Mardi Gras, all within a season of up to 2.5 months. That's over 3,000 cakes sold every year. With all these cakes going out the door, keeping up means bringing in extra hands.
We hire like seasonal workers, and for example, we've reached out to a lot of people at the culinary school, and then we offer them coming anytime they are available, and kind of just get paid on a daily basis, because how much is really to go for every week we get.
All of this work is driven by one thing: customers who are passionate about their Mardi Gras.
Being from New Orleans, I buy a lot of king cake. Typically, I'd say maybe around 8 or so. You have your stuff for the weeks leading up, and then you get a bunch for the actual king cake tailgating Mardi Gras season time.
For customers, king cakes are an age-old tradition, but for bakeries, they're a sweet business boost. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Taylor Garcia.
King Cake season is almost over, so make sure be sure to grab a slice at a local grocery store or bakery.
You know, Mila, Eloise Market isn't the only place locals can snag a king cake. The popular king cake drive-thru is back in Baton Rouge. Senior entertainment reporter Gracie Guillat stopped by to see what makes this New Orleans-based king cake hub so attractive.
As if people needed an easier way to get their king cakes this Mardi Gras season, the king cake drive-thru is making it more convenient for you, where you don't even have to step outside of your car.
We wanted to get the best king cakes we can and then make it as accessible and easy as possible.
As easy as driving by, ordering, and paying, and maybe having to open your trunk to fit them all.
And they're just super excited to get that taste of home, or that one they've been missing, or to just try something new that they can't get locally.
We have 6 king cakes that we're picking up for different people.
It's not a large-scale operation. It's simply fueled by family, friends, and small local bakeries. And the show will always go on for the customers, whether there's rain, shine, or even severe cold temperatures.
So much so that this is the line about an hour before the event starts. It's about 9:35 right now. It doesn't officially begin until 10:30. So the 30-degree weather is definitely not stopping anyone from getting some king cake.
It is crazy. I can't get here early enough. It doesn't matter. And we can't have enough, but we do the best.
In only their 3rd year, they've been able to take it everywhere from Texas to Mississippi, with everybody wanting a slice of the action.
That's what happened here too. We just had so many people saying, please come to Baton Rouge, please come to Baton Rouge, that we said, yeah, we will.
Graves' love for king cake has turned into an event that people look forward to every year, leaving them with a satisfied sweet tooth saying,
Happy Mardi Gras!
on the way out.
Now, they only come to the capital city about once a year, but their home base is in New Orleans. So if you're heading to Mardi Gras this year and want a delicious New Orleans king cake, make sure to drive through.
If you missed out while they were in Baton Rouge, don't worry. They'll be open at their original location down Metairie Road in New Orleans every Friday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. all Mardi Gras long.
Now, Cassie, I'm so excited for the parades, especially the King of Artemis parade this time. How about you?
I'm really looking forward to the Crew of Artemis. You know, it's Baton Rouge's first and only all-female crew, and actually, I don't know if you remember the Golden Guys from last semester.
Yes.
They will also be walking in that parade.
I heard Lane Kiffin has his own parade as well as Tuba Kent, so I'm definitely excited. But to bring it back to the Crew of Artemis parade, it will be rolling on Friday, followed by the Mystique de la Capitol and the Crew of Orion on Saturday. And on Sunday, you can catch the Mid-City Gras parade. And after the break, SNAP is implementing a new guideline for participants. Stay tuned for more.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
The freedom to live in safety. That's an American dream.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love, you're mine.
Love?
You're mine.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love.
You're mine.
SNAP has officially decided to enforce new rules on which foods will be protected by benefits. Candy, gum, and sugary drinks, these are all common items that will be added to the SNAP program restriction list by February 18th. These cutbacks aim to address health issues among SNAP participants. According to the GAO, 1 in 3 students uses SNAP benefits. One way participants can combat these restrictions is by purchasing canned and frozen foods so that groceries can last throughout the week.
In its history, SNAP is the most effective anti-poverty federal program ever. If you want to make a real impact on chronic diseases, you have to address the system in and of itself and the food environment for all populations, not just those who are on SNAP or those who are on federal benefit programs.
Currently, no participants are eligible to opt out of these SNAP restrictions. For more information, you can visit ldh.la.gov.
And one last thing before we close the show, Cassidy, are you going to bet on who's turning in for the Super Bowl?
For sure. You know what? I'm rooting for the Patriots. I'm going for the New England Patriots. I'm really excited to see Braden Swinson and Will Campbell, our former LSU Tigers, play for their first time, their rookie year. Isn't that exciting?
I have to say it is, and I hate to go against LSU, but I have to go Seahawks this time. I'm like, Patriots, I don't know. I have to go Seahawks. And that's all that we have for tonight's Newsbeat. To stay up to date on all things LSU, follow us on social media at LSU Tiger TV.
And be sure to tune into our broadcast every Monday through Thursday live at 5. Until next time, I'm Cassidy Taylor.
And I'm Mila Fair. Have a great night.